Tech Corner. Welcome back to another episode of Tech Corner. Mate, just routine maintenance again, just on your van and stuff like that. I know why you're probably saying, why isn't he travelling? Tell me about it. I am going to be travelling very shortly. And once I start, I probably will only stop if they call me back to work, which is a pain in the bum. But, different story. Through this episode, I'm going to show you how to clean your rubber seals around your slide outs, around your doors, around your vents on your roof, and around your car doors, for instance. You might as well do them all while you're doing it. Right, just a few little things that you can use to look after your rubbers on your car, roof, doors, slide outs, etc. Time for a new toothbrush. Use your old one. Once you use it once, don't use it again. Get a new one. It's time to get a new one anyway. There you go. There's a bit of tooth education for you. Every 3 months, get a new toothbrush. You don't want it all yucky and stuff because it doesn't really brush your teeth very well. Look after your teeth when you're around age. If not, they'll fall out. You be gummy. Righto, toothbrush, dishwashing liquid. Look, this is, try not to use these scourers and that. They're alright, but they do damage to your rubbers. So this is only if you need to restore them if they're right up shit creek. So try not to use these too much. Try to use toothbrush, warm water, dishwashing liquid, laughing. Now I have seen other videos where they don't even use any of this and they use talcum powder. Now look, talcum powder could work if they're brand new seals for a while, but you just think of the method. You're putting tiny little, because talcum is a rock, it's grinded up to a fine powder, so you're putting that in the seals, seeps in the seals. Yeah, it doesn't stick on your paint, but you're drying them out. That's just how I see it. Otherwise you don't want to dry your seals out. You want to keep them moist all the time, or looking brand new at least. Now, like I said, the method is toothbrush, warm water, 2 tablespoons of this stuff, mix it in, start scratching it off. Now, if your rubbers look like this, you need to start cleaning them and start preparing, because if you're not, like you said in that last picture, you'll see the paint sticking to it. You don't want paint starting to stick to your rubbers. That means they're starting to get a bit, how's your father? So you need to look after them. Now after you finish with them, I just use a lubricated spray, mate, silicone. It's good enough for me. It's for door hinges, everything else. Look, mate, this stuff's good for anything. Well, I don't know about that, but you know, if you want to turn on a robot or something. But anyway, yeah, look, silicone spray, mate, that's all you really have to do. I like this one because it comes with a nice little applicator. Stick it in and everything else, spray it. Look, a lot of people get it and go all on the rag and wipe it on the rag. Yeah, you can do that if you don't want a whole mess, but this thing and that, you just spray it on there, then wipe the stuff off your vehicle. I've already used some of this. I haven't got much left. I've got to get some more. But yeah, no, it's a good little lubricating thing. It does also say you can use WD-40. Look, if worse comes worse and that's all you've got and you need to really restore them, you can use WD, but it's oily based. You know, this is a silicone. But WD, as you know, if you don't know, it attracts dust. And when it attracts dust, it gets all over your seals and it makes a bad seal. You make your own mind up. I like silicone spray. It's, when I've sprayed it on there before, it just soaks into the rubber and the rubbers feel nice. So, and even if you do get a bit of overspray on the material that slides up and down, who cares? It's slippery. It's good. You don't want, you want, if not doors when you open them. Oh, you know. You need the silicone spray, see how it goes. Most of my rubbers are alright. I don't have to restore them. I don't have to use the scourer, which is good. Cleaning them, that's about all I really have to do. Rightio. Toothbrush, hot water, all you need. Give it a bit of a mix, get it in there. Wherever you can, just give it a bit of a scrub. Look, you can get just a rag, it probably does the same trick. you'll probably get in there. I'll give the rag a go. Right, rag. Actually, use the rag first. If you need to scrub it, use the toothbrush. So rag, bit of stuff, soak it in, excess off, give it a bit of a give it a bit of a clean. This process you're going to need a ladder. So hunt one up. Once you finish doing all this, give it a rinse down with a wet rag, nice clean rag, let it dry off, see how it goes. Right, once it's dried, looks brand new again. This will bring it right up. Rag if you want to wipe it off, but if you're careful enough with this, you don't have to wipe it off. But if you can just get it on the rubber, and once you do the outside, you can wipe it down with the rag, but let it soak in. Here's another tip that I'd like to do. See the rubber? Lift it back a bit. Spray underneath it. Alright, that's where it's got to slide. Don't have to force it too much, just lift it, stick it in, or if not, that's why I like the nozzle. You stick it in there. Yeah. Lift it up. And spray it. Just lost my nozzle. Oh. Another good tip to do. Just check inside these rubbers, just in case if there's any muck or anything else. You can run your finger along in there, you'll be able to feel it. You don't want it to get stuck because this is a sliding area too. So this goes in, this is like a rubber seal. So you want some lube in there anyway, so just enough to make it move. That's why I use this stuff in here, lubes everything. Done. Just keep going on. I'll show you about the roof seals. Alrighty then, remember I told you about all your seals? Don't forget the ones on your roof. If you've got access to your roof like I have, make sure you do all these. These are the most ones that stay in the sun, so these ones start to get bit all the fastest. So make sure you do them. I'll show you how. Give them a quick spray. And while you're up here, give it a bit of a clean. Bit of advice, if you're going to do your roof again shortly, don't get any of this silicone spray on your paint because your paint won't stick. So there's a bit of a heads up for you. Make sure you spray all your mechanisms, so you know they're in the weather, so might as well give them a bit of a lube. All these hinges and stuff, give them a clean, why not? You're up here. Oh mate, brand new again. Here's one of mine that have been out here for a while and starting to go a bit tough. Have a look what condition it's in. As you can tell, it's starting to dry out, so make sure you put a good coat of stuff on that, because you want that to last as much as you possibly can. Look, you can change it, doesn't cost much. Go to Caravan Shop, cheap as chips. Here's a bit of tip that no one knows. Silicone spray on top of your solar panels. Doesn't attract dust, so it keeps all the dust off. It puts a nice shine on it. Doesn't affect the charging of it all, but it's a good little thing to do. Just while you're up here, quickly give it a quick coat, give it a wipe down, all the shit that comes from it. So there you go, another tip. Hey clampers, thanks for watching another episode on Tech Corner. Just a few tips and tricks that you can help out on your RV, caravan, full drive, etc, etc. Depends what you drive. Keep watching, you'll see plenty more tips and tricks just to keep your van up to date, to make sure everything goes smoothly for when you're going around Australia and something happens, or you've got a problem that you have to go back and spend money and everything else. Well, you do little tips like this and the other tips that I've done before in the last couple of videos. You just keep up to date in your maintenance, you're no trouble free, and it gives you something to do during the week anyway. So if you like it, give us a thumbs up, please subscribe, turn the notifications on, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.